Hi. In the today's news, the Apple stock rises and Tesla dips after the report that Apple is trying to introduce the iCar that could emerge in 2024. And due to that, as you can see, today's the Apple stock is trading higher by 3.06%, and the Tesla stock is going down by 2.14%. So Apple is targeting to release its car by 2024. But one of the good thing about this car is the battery. So this is the next generation battery, or the next gen batteries. It was announced earlier as well that Apple secretly works under the Project Titan, and that is trying to enter into the EV market. But some of the analysts says this is like a terrible idea, right? So let's see how and the market is behaving right now, and how as compared to the Tesla shares, the Apple shares are doing and overall. So this is a very good articles I found on the balance, where they mentioned that the analyst says it's not a very good idea. And by the way, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like buttons. Okay, so basically right now, for not by the market cap but by the sales, we know Volkswagen is the largest automakers by units, right? Volkswagen delivered 11 million vehicle in 2019, right? And the basically what analysts is trying to say, Volkswagen has spent 180 billion, because building the cars required a huge amount of investment, right? Apple, on the other hand, has spent 100 billions dollar, right, to that. The good thing about the Apple is, if you see compare the margins, for sure, this is the technology company, the phone companies, as compared to the Volkswagen profit margin is only 7%, whereas Apple is operating margin is 28, which is way higher than and as compared to the Volkswagen, right? And investing more than a lower profit, right? And basically what is saying that Apple is in very good positions because it has a lot of cash, so that's heavy business, right? And everyone loves, most of the people actually, the young generations, and feel pride to own, and pretty much their the phones and whatever the product they come in the market is remarkable. This heavily tested, and pretty much market follow that, right? Coming back to the car again, that on the considered when the Tesla, Elon Musk said that the battery technology event in the September, what he said, that Tesla is aiming to be the best at manufacturing of any company on earth. This is the thing that actually most important in the long run. So even the Mr. Elon Musk has recognized that the batteries is the key factor, because the cost of making those batteries is higher, which basically add up to the total cost of the cars. And the key thing what Apple is already doing here right now is to making the next level batteries, which has the cost down as well. So what do you think about it? Do you think Apple should go away from the consumer products and enter into the EV car market, or not? Please put in the comment as well. And also, as the Tesla stock owners, I'm also owning the Tesla, for sure, not a lot, but some of the Tesla, and I own Apple as well, just like to be on the disclaimer, but not a lot as well, for sure. But at the same time, I think from my perspective, the EV market is huge, right? For one, or the industry and the US market, which they want to replace the cars in the coming years. To be on one company, I don't think so that should be enough. We need at least good American companies who we trust, who has the experience. And good thing about the Apple is what it's, if I compare on the valuation side, right now it's just traded as compared to Tesla, where it's trading 13 times of its 2021 sales, where Apple is just trading right now is 5 or 6 times its 2021 expected sales, right? So you see the big gap there, and do you think that gap might close? Yeah, let know, because it's good to know how market is thinking, how investor of Apple or investor of Tesla is thinking about it. But I'm not sure if it's surprised to you, but it seems like all these big another company, for example, Google, we know who is on the search side. They are in their Alphabet W division, which is Waymo divisions, is also working towards to the robo taxis, right? So they wants to come on that one. So this means we in the near future we will see a lot of competitions coming and a lot of interruptions in this sector, not only on the personal car but on the robo taxi and all. And we also know that Amazon has also invested in the robo taxi as well, right? So coming back to the Apple story on the cars, basically the part of the Apple story, what they're saying is they have the monocell LFP battery technology. Okay, the monocells mean one cell, for sure mono is one. The EV battery packs have many cells, like hundreds of 888 strung together. Going larger has its benefits, even Tesla says so, and is planning to reduce the battery cost by using the largest cell, right? So rather than have a small cell, it seems like if they have a bigger one cell, it affects the cost. So now the question is how what's the Wall Street is saying about it. The problem with any new entrant is that it's difficult to prove a negative, right? For sure, it's if you come into the new market and they won't be coming anytime soon. For sure, it has a lot of like 2024, right? So it's a 4 year from now. Tesla stock we already know is up, so that's not. So one of the Morgan Stanley analysts, Adam Jones, think that is a competitive risk for auto incumbents. Apple has importantly money, yes, that for sure, that's we also have mentioned, and the ability to attract the top talent. Yeah, that's no doubt about it. If honestly, if you have a talent and people will say, okay, can you work in Apple? For sure, who will say no, right? So that's a very good company, top company to work with. But Apple also have an interest in enhancing the driving experience with vertical integration of hardware, software, and service, right? So another analyst, Jones, is a car analyst, Evercore ISI, Amit, who covered the expectation of Apple car has been around since the Project Titan. Yeah, so they have announced in the past they're working secretly under the Project Titan, but seems like it's now out. So bearing some breakthrough in the battery or autonomous driving tech. So they have done some breakthrough work which led them to announce that now is the time. So they are pretty confident that then they can disrupt this trick. And honestly, whenever Apple comes up with a new product, whether it's an iPod or is an iPhone or iTunes in the past, right? They are the market leader in that sector. At least what that shows in the past. For sure, we don't have the Steve Jobs, but the company itself has a good branding power. So now, question to you: let's say if 4 years from now, if the Apple can have the car, do you like to drive the Tesla or with Elon Musk, or do you like to drive the Apple car? So that's maybe a little bit too ambiguous, but I believe they might come into the luxury car market first rather than on a journal. That's what my assumption and opinion on it. So let me know how you find this. Are you still do you think Apple is a good buy from the long-term perspective? For me, I think Apple, if I just keep on the car aside, but from the 5G and their the chip which they have interrupted the market, which is super cool chip. So they are already doing a pretty good, and now when they are coming into the EV market, I think this might be, at least it should give the local American healthy competitions to Tesla, which is pretty good, right? As a consumer, that's what my honest opinion. Let me know what you think about it, and please do like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.